alright, yeah.
October 1 is actually Nigeria's independence. That's why we chose to do this today. Because birthday, you celebrate your birthday on your birthday. Now, this morning, the mayor had an emergency concerning the father. Well, I don't want to go into details, so the mayor is not going to be here. But Councilwoman Adrian is going to be here representing the mayor. She's our sister. She's our mother. She's our daughter. She is the right person to be here with us. What we're going to do today, we do it fast. We don't waste time, because everybody here is very, very busy. Once we start, we're going to have the national anthem. After the national anthem, few people here today will become the less than 1% of Americans that have ever received an award from a city or a state. That is a very, very big and momentous achievement. All right, thank you everybody.
As Carl said, my name is Adrian Wooten. I'm a councilwoman at large in the city of Orange Township. I am here today for Mayor Dwayne Warren, who could not be here. But as you know, he always likes to be with your community, as we were a couple of months ago, whenever we honored the governor. And hopefully we will be going over to Nigeria. I actually cannot wait in October. So I look forward to some good people, some good food, and some good vibes. But as Carl said, we're going to get along with this ceremony today. It's a great day in the city of Orange Township. It always is when we raise another country's flag. It lets people in our community know that we are with Nigerians. We are Nigerians, as Carl said, and we are all one people. For me, it's a very special day because part of my family is celebrating the Jewish holiday of Happy New Year's today, Rosh Hashanah today. So what good in celebrating like a holiday of a big group of people, and then we're celebrating your flag raising day on the same day. I look at the Nigerian flag. Green is one of my favorite colors. I see the green stripes that represent the wealth, the white, peace, and those are two words that are synonymous, and they're spoken normally together. So once again, he said we're going to start. We're going to be very quick. Want to thank everyone for coming out, and I'm trying to hurry up so I can get you out of that hot sun. Thank you so much.
Okay, please, I want to take a second to talk about the only person other than God that could have made today possible, and that person is the mayor, Dwayne Warren, Mayor City of Orange, New Jersey. He's not here today because there's an emergency, but without him today will not be possible. He has been a very inclusive mayor. He is the only mayor in the state of New Jersey that have he has an African director. He has an African at the Board of Education. He has an African chairman on the Diaspora Commission, actually the only one maybe in the United States. Not only that, the city of Orange today officially is a sister relation with the state of Anambra State, Nigeria. So please, I really want us to acknowledge what the mayor has done for this city and for the city, for the state of New Jersey, and for Africans. Thank you very much. Benjamin, please, can you take a moment and speak on behalf of Nigeria, since today is Nigeria's birthday. Say something about Nigeria and why we are here. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Carl. It's quite gratifying to be here once again. It was only a year ago that we all gathered to raise the flag and say a few things. But let me depart for one moment from this. I know Carl has just recognized the mayor of the city of Orange, Honorable Dwayne D. Warren, for the unimaginable thing he has done. It's only a short few months ago that he brought a sitting governor from Nigeria Anambra State more particularly, to sign a memorandum of understanding between the two peoples, the government of Anambra State and the government of City of Orange. It's not a small feat. In the history of this city, it hasn't been done before and must not be taken very lightly or for granted. So I want to extend a special thanks to the mayor of this city. His re-election campaign is about to get underway, and I'm imploring every Nigerian who lives in this city to understand and appreciate what it means. One good turn deserves another. We've got to come out here in massive numbers to support this particular mayor because he deserves it. He deserves it. And we deserve it for ourselves. Having said so, let me just make a simple remark about Nigeria as we celebrate and raise our flag for people to appreciate us. And to capture what this moment means for Nigeria, I will just tell one story. And this is a story that was relayed by the former presidential candidate for Alliance for New Nigeria. And I'm going to title this little talk, Shame, a catalyst for change and nation building. Change, a catalyst for change and nation building. Fela Duro-Toye was en route to United States to give a talk at a leadership conference in the United States, and then he took a detour where he was connecting his flight at the Gatwick Airport. And Fela Duro-Toye was an upper-class flyer, a man that has succeeded in his industry, a public speaker, a business consultant. And as he was trying to connect his flight and to go through priority boarding, he was pulled aside. He was pulled aside because of one thing and one thing alone, and I'm going to unveil that reason why he was pulled aside. And it should concern every Nigerian here, because every single person is tied to his or her national identity. All of us Nigerians were tied to a national identity. So he got pulled off. A man that spent so much money for first-class ticket. And the reason was because he was traveling on green passport. We're all familiar with what a national passport is. And each and every one of us is tied to that national identity. As he got pulled off, they were checking to see whether he held or had a valid visa to enter the United States. And when he questioned why he was being delayed, the screener said, because we were told to look at your passport and ensure that your traveling documents are legitimate. Fela Duro-Toye felt so ashamed of himself, felt disrespected, degraded as a human being. This is a very accomplished man. And then finally he got onto the plane and immediately sat down, took out his writing materials and penned these two things, and I'll quote. The first thing he wrote was that ordinary citizens of great nations will forever be treated better than successful men from a failed state. Ordinary, I repeat, ordinary citizens from great nations will be forever respected and treated better than successful men from failed country. And then he said, individual success amidst collective failure will always be despised. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to ponder those two quotations so that when we do things, we must appreciate that our national identity is tied to this common document we all travel with, the green passport. And I'm imploring our leaders to think twice. Let us return to what we should be as Nigerians. The governor of Taraba State, Mr. Ishaku, Darius Ishaku, upon arriving at Jalingo yesterday, was asked a question. What do you think about Nigeria? He answered, though Nigeria is 59 years, Nigeria may not be 59 years mature. It's about time we begin to live the life that our Creator has endowed us to live, which is to rise and get to an enviable position in the world. Our nation is great and can be greater. We cannot be a sitting giant. We must be that giant of Africa that we're known for. In electricity, in power, in technological advancement, we must begin to reclaim our destiny, all of us, but it must start with every individual here. Ladies and gentlemen, this man, the chairman of Diaspora Commission, is beginning to exemplify that today. Amongst the awardees today is an Hausa man, a Yoruba man, an Igbo man, an Edo woman. Tribalism is killing Nigeria, and we must begin to eschew that, because it's not what is going to make us all grow and for our nation to become great. So I implore everybody to join hands. Write who you're going to write. Talk to any leader you're going to talk to, any politician in Nigeria, because at the end of the day, Tip O'Neill says that every politics is local. You must start from the rudimentary stages. That our country is not doing as well as it should be doing is because of leaders that have not paid attention. As I said, I'm going to be extremely pithy, and I hope this has resonated. Ordinary citizens from great nations will forever be respected and treated better than successful men from a failed country. Ladies and gentlemen, may God bless Nigeria. May God bless the city of Orange. May God bless the United States of America. Thank you so much.
So I think we're about to begin the award ceremony. As Carl said, we do want to thank the mayor for allowing us to have this today. Also, the city council for being a part of this, and the departments of public works and community service, and basically the entire city for allowing us to have this flag raising here today. It's really warmed my heart to see people come out in celebration of their country and of their culture. And that's something that we as Americans, and sometimes we as black people, we don't celebrate. So it's good anytime we come together and celebrate us. Because if we don't celebrate us, who will celebrate us? You know what I mean? So Carl is coming with the awards. One of the ladies that's being awarded today, I know her, I work with her, and I'm very honored to see her today. And I'm sure, even though I don't know the other people who are being honored, I know Carl, I know this group of men, so I know you, and it's an honor for me to be here with you today.
Before we start the award ceremony, I want to make a statement on behalf of the Honorable Wooten. Okay, she's running again for election, but she's going to win it. But I want everybody here, tell people you know, please, not only voting for her, go out there, campaign for her, do whatever you're going to do for her, because she's one of us. She's one of us. That is the only reason why she's the person that the mayor has to be here in place of him. You know, when you tell somebody to stand for you, it says a lot. And she's the only one that the mayor wants to stand for him whenever it comes to diaspora events. Thank you very much. We're going to do the award ceremony right now, and I'm going to call on the award recipient. You come up. I'll give the certificate to the councilwoman, and she will give it to you because she stands in the mayor. The award already is stamped and signed by the mayor. Everything is, and you become part of the 1% of Americans, including white people. Even your boss doesn't even have an award from their city. This is big. It's big, big time. All right. I'm calling on. I'm calling on Engineer Tony Bobo Bairoro. He is one of the few men we have in this town. He has made money all over the world. He made money in Dubai, right? Dubai and which other countries he made money from? A lot. Very, very loyal. He's a very loyal person. He is in this fight with us. He's been with us for the past 4 years, okay? And that is why he's getting this award. Now, when you are loyal, one thing about me, when you are loyal, I will strangle a lion for you. He's one of us. You deserve this. This is yours. All right. Yeah. Okay. We are going almost the opposite direction now. From the giant to my brother. Honorable Vitalis. Why did you have to put it this way? Honorable Vitalis is a businessman. He's owned a mechanic shop before. He trades at the highest level. He's always been with us. He's had businesses in Orange. He's a real political juggernaut. Where's your son? Come and take a picture with your father.
Don't worry, go ahead.
Because your father is achieving something that most people you know their fathers will never achieve, and that is getting an award from his city. Okay. Let's give him. Okay. Oh, Adeze. This lady is she's part of Orange politics. She's a member of the board of trustees, City of Orange Public Library. You know, and she exemplifies who the mayor is. You know, she's a Nigerian woman, and she holds this powerful position in the City of Orange, appointed by the mayor. Come and take care of this. Thank you. Where are your kids? Yeah, come and join your mother.
Hello.
Yeah? So one day, you guys will grow up to become governors and mayors. All right? Okay.
That's a good one.
So this one. Yes. Okay. The next award recipient is Rhoda. Rhoda Irodia is one of the big-time Nigerians and supporters of the mayor in the City of Orange. She's had several appointments in the City of Orange, all appointed by the mayor. She's from Nigeria, one of the most beautiful women we've exported to the United States of America, and very intelligent, very educated, and she still continues with her studies. Please, Rhoda, this is for you. You've earned it. Wow! Wow, are you kidding me? You should have come up by yourself. You said, like, look at this thing. What's your name? Ethan. Okay, Ethan, congratulations. Good.
Okay, you have to look forward.
All right, welcome.
And the next award recipient is Alhaji. Our Alhaji, even his work tells the story. Alhaji is a very, very busy and successful business tycoon. He's done business, he's mentored a lot of Nigerian business people in this town. And I can certifiably say that we are standing with a millionaire. Not in naira, in dollars. Okay? Alhaji, it's our privilege to have you here. You've earned this award. You are now part of the 1% of Americans. You belong to the 1% with Donald Trump. Yeah. White people can't even get this award, but you did. Thank you very much, Alhaji. Okay. Give it to him. Take a picture. The mayor himself, when I was speaking to him yesterday, he asked me, will IC Magazine be here? I said yes. To tell you how effective it's been. Okay? And I told him, look, you are going to get this award because you earned it. So we are giving this award to IC Magazine and Civic Entertainment Gossip TV. Okay? That's him right there. That's the chairman. That's the CEO. That is the representative of the organization. Come on, man, you've earned this thing. Yes. You are good to go. Yes. Congratulations. I hope you're going to get your own picture. Who's going to get your picture? You guys. Oh, okay.
The team.
He's the one that does all our stuff. That's correct. Yes. Even during the campaign, he's going to do more. You're going to get to know him personally. Yeah. He's good to go. He's very powerful. And we also have actually. We have a couple of awards here. They are not here. I know they are on their way, but we have to move on. We cannot live with Nigerian time in America. We just gotta go. Well, take this one. Yeah. This is Honorable Dr. William Izoba. Okay, he's not here. I know he was not going to be here. Okay, he was my mentor, and he's still my mentor. There are people that, as a young man, you look up to. I looked up to him. Everything I'm doing, I learned from him. Okay, but sometimes he doesn't agree with me because he said the bad ones I didn't teach you. I said, hey, you got to take it that way. He's not here, but I'm going to receive this on his behalf. Okay, you didn't care. Now, Anambra and New Jersey now have this relationship. You cannot have New Jersey celebrating Nigerian independence without Anambra being officially notified, because they are sisters. I had a conversation with the governor and I had a conversation with the wife. Both of them know we are here today. So, based on their presence and what they've done for the city and what they will continue to do for the city, the governor is receiving an award and the wife is receiving an award. So, Benjamin, this is for the governor and this is for the wife. And they are looking forward to this award. Ben, can you just say a word for the governor and the wife?
Ladies and gentlemen, as I said earlier, a few months ago, exactly July the 8th, 2019, both the governor and his wife, His Excellency Chief Dr. Willie Obiano, and his wife, Chief Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano, were both here on this soil to ensure that the signing and the twinning of the sister relations was consummated. And it's very, very, very rewarding that both the governor and his wife are receiving this award today. Let me just talk about Chief Mrs. Willie Obiano. This is a woman that set up a foundation, a charity. And the name of the charity is Caring Family Enhancement Initiatives. The charter for this particular foundation is simply to enhance indigent widows, orphans, the downtrodden. She does it everywhere in Nigeria, not particularly in Anambra State. And this particular foundation has been recognized by the United Nations. So what we're doing today, I'm sure, will energize her to do more for the people of Nigeria and the people of Anambra State. A lot of people need help. She takes care of women. Women are being given skills. Orphans are being rehabilitated. This woman has done a yeoman's job. So, Mr. Mayor, the chairman of the Diaspora Commission, this is a very, very worthy award to two people that have done wonderfully. I need not say anything about His Excellency Governor Willie Obiano. Nigerians know exactly what he has done in office. The motto of Anambra State is the light of the nation, and this man has been leading that nation in every indices: education, infrastructural development. So I need not repeat it here. So we collectively owe these two people debt of gratitude. They have put Anambra State on the map and Nigeria also on the map. Thank you, the mayor. Thank you, Madam Councilwoman, representing the mayor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, everybody.
Hello, my name is Councilwoman Adrian Wooten at Large. I'm Councilwoman in the City of Orange Township. Today, we've done a monumentous thing in the City of Orange. We have raised the Nigerian flag. Raising flags in the City of Orange is something that's important to us. It's important to the mayor. It's important to the constituency. It's important to our people in the City of Orange. We raised this flag, the Nigerian flag, today in honor of all the Nigerians that live in the City of Orange Township. We want to thank our chairman of the diaspora, Mr. Carl Anyike, for always letting us know what's going on in Nigeria. A couple of months ago, we met the governor of Anambra in Nigeria, and it was a great experience to sign a document to say that we two countries are sister countries. So it's a great day in the City of Orange Township. I'm proud to be a citizen of the City of Orange, and I'm proud that we raised the Nigerian flag in the City of Orange Township. Thank you.
My name is Kalisi Sonyuke. I'm the Chairman Board of Commissioners, City of Orange, Diaspora Commission. We are here today to raise the Nigerian flag, which we have done. It's a big day today for the City of Orange. We have recipients that receive awards today from the city. Amongst them is the IC magazine that has been a very, very important part of what we've been doing in Orange. I'm the executive and chairman of IC Magazine, also an award recipient, and he has earned it. Because one thing about this life is that when you work with people, when you are loyal, you get rewarded. Thank you very much for IC Magazine. I also want to thank the mayor of Orange, who's been phenomenal in his support to the diaspora community. And I know there's an election coming up, but one thing I guarantee is that he's going to win the election. Anybody who's trying to run against him is even wasting their time. Now, because the kind of groundswell of support I see in the community from the citizens of Orange. Yes, I'm in Nigeria, but I've lived in Orange for 30 years. I've raised my sons in Orange. My sons went to college, graduated from college. So we go beyond foreigners. We know citizens. We are citizens. And one more thing, I extend my thankfulness to the governor and the First Lady of Anambra State for having been to Orange and consummated the relationship. It's the beginning of big things to come for both parties. Thank you very much. Thank you, IC Magazine.
Bongo, as you well know, this particular event, I'm going to talk about the event first, then I'm going to segue into what it means for IC Magazine and Gossip Entertainment Television to have received an award. It's a beautiful day. We're celebrating Nigeria. But as I made my remark, it's quite important that we all appreciate how degraded the country had become. We all saw what was going on in South Africa a few short weeks ago. The xenophobic attack on Nigeria. All that stuff. Prior to then, it was Ghana. Ghanaians were sending Nigerians back to Nigeria. It's got to really affect all of us because our self-image, collective self-image, is at stake. We can no longer take this stuff for granted. The rest of African countries are laughing at us. They're laughing at us. And that was exactly why I spoke of shame. Shame. You can be individually successful, but it means nothing when the collective are really, really not doing well. So I'm asking our leaders to really feel disrespected, ashamed, put upon, and begin to turn this thing around. We must evolve a world view that guarantee each and every one of our citizens to travel to foreign land and be respected. Be respected. I remember when I came to this country, if you mentioned that you were Nigerian, you were respected. The unit of Naira exchanged for nearly 2 units of dollars. We've got to return to those great days. There is nothing else that citizens of Nigeria are asking for but to regain ourselves. We must regain ourselves. We've lost bearing. The rest of Africa is laughing at us. They're all laughing. Our country is a great country. We must return to what we used to do and know. I'm asking everybody to get up and do the heavy lifting of nation building in whatever capacity. In whatever capacity. And I hope people do that. Now, more particularly to IC Magazine and Gossip Entertainment Television. 18 months ago, you began this journey. 18 months ago. It's been a good run. What you have been able to achieve has been phenomenal. Nothing short of excellent and profound. You've done the job. And that is exactly why the company has been honored today. And none of that could have happened without your leadership. I know the sky is your limit. I know you're diligent. I know you're going to continue to pursue excellence, because that is what it's all about. I wish you well. I wish IC Magazine well. I wish Gossip Television well. If you continue in the way you're going, you're going to join other giants. Other giants. All the magazines that have become huge started very little, but they grew to become mega houses. New York Times as a paper didn't start big. It started very small, but today it's paper of record. Anywhere in the United States that if you go into the hinterlands, they call news from New York Times. Continue to keep your eyes on the prize and continue to think big. For in good times, more rewards are coming your way. I know you didn't get here alone. No one does it alone. Those who want to help will continue to help, but continue to go because it's your baby, it's your dream. I wish you well. And that's all I have to say for now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name remains Honorable Engineer Victor Kaberanchuku Ibeka. I am a resident of the great city of Orange, and I'm equally a commissioner in the Diaspora Commission platform under the chairmanship of Honorable Carl. I want to thank the mayor for giving us this opportunity, to be here today, to be able to honor our country and showcase, our culture and our heritage by raising the Nigerian flag. I want to say, as a citizen of Nigeria, that I'm very, 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 very honored and proud to be here today. When it comes to Nigeria, we have a lot of ethnic groups. I belong to the East, the Ndigo. That's why anywhere I go, I am very, very proud of myself. With that being said, I want to say Igbo Queen, Igbo Queen, Igbo Queen. We'll keep uplifting the image of Ndigo, so that in Nigeria, the Igbo language will not be wiped off. I want to encourage every family in the Igbo land to continue teaching that culture of Igbo, so that one day nobody will hear like a story saying that Igbo clan has been wiped out. With that being said, I want to thank again this platform, IC Magazine and Civic Entertainment, for taking our time to always cover this wonderful event. It's a great privilege to have a son who happens to be a CEO of this wonderful company from Nigeria, who always shows this loyalty to the city of Orange. And the mayor himself, just like the chairman confirmed, that you, the CEO of IC Magazine, has been making everything possible to always make sure that he covers this event. Even in his absence, he acknowledged you, and that's wonderful. I want to thank you personally on behalf of my chairman, Chief Honorable Carl. I want to say thank you to you, IC Magazine, on behalf of all the commissioners that are not here today, and on behalf of my own country, Nigeria, and Ndigo. Actually, Mr. Getalo, keep what you're doing. The sky will be your starting point. Rome was not built in a day. I know, and I'm very positive that you're going to hit it one day. CNN will be a small company or news media by the time you arrive. IC Magazine all the way. I see you always. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Rhoda Irodia, and I'm sure some of you who live in Orange already know me. I used to be a member of the Orange Board of Education. I want to speak briefly to commend the mayor of my town, Honorable Mayor Duan Warren. He's not only a man who is really involved in the education of the children of Orange. He particularly makes sure that he reaches out to technocrats. He likes to work with people who are able to do the job, and he's very involved. He goes out of his way to make sure that the residents of Orange are able to have access to him. He is there when you need him. So I'm hoping that he continues to be the mayor of Orange, because for the time that I've lived in Orange, it is easy to see that he's a mayor that have the people at heart. And I'm hoping that the residents of Orange will continue to benefit from having a wonderful mayor as Honorable Mayor Joan Warren. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
I just want to make sure that you're okay before I
As you know, we all gathered here today at the city of Orange on behalf of the mayor of the city and the chairman diaspora. We really appreciate them recognizing our country, Nigeria. We're being awarded as part of the community, which I really appreciate. And I appreciate everybody that comes here today, those that are not able to make it. We appreciate your effort of trying to make it and did not make it. And again, our own IC magazine, we really appreciate your time coming to cover the whole event. May God bless you. May God bless Nigeria. May God bless the United States of America.
My name is Adeze Ecolite, and I'm a trustee in one of the Orange Public Library. I'm honored to be in that position, and I love working with people of Orange. The mayor has done a great job in Orange, and he has a lot of people at heart. He's helping people, and I'm happy to receive the award I received today, and thank you so much.
My name is Lola Princess Favor Barolo. I am here today. I'm selfishly happy because my husband received an award today from the city of Orange. I'm saying congratulations to all the Nigerians, both here and home, for their independence. I really wanted to be one. I'm proud to be a Nigerian. I'm also grateful from the award my husband, Chief Engineer Tony Okubaroro, got from the mayor of the city of Orange. I am really happy, and my family is happy too. Say we appreciate this honor. Thank you.